What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Zay's Torn. We got a risk taker that's coming to the stage with us today. Traveling DJ, tour DJ, festival DJ, you name it. We bring it to the stage, DJ Pakk. Stay tuned. Let's get it. What up, bro? What's up, dog?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Man, feel good, man. This is a guy, like I said, this shit here. It's like big stage, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
So for all the people out there, as far as who is DJ Pakk, bro? What's going on in Zay's Torn? So look, if you're looking for a place to record your music, create content, photography space, or just a space to rent out, I got the perfect place for you right here in the city. All you have to do is visit tntstudiob.com. They are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can't beat that. Like I said again, visit tntstudiob.com for more information. Book your appointment soon. Let's get it. Who is DJ Pakk?
For everybody out here, man, I think Pakk is the person I became once I got to Birmingham.
Oh, so you ain't from here?
No, not at all. I was born in Chicago.
Gotcha.
I was raised in
okay,
I was raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't from here at all.
Damn, bro, I thought you was from here the whole time.
For real?
Yeah.
No, man, I was born in Cook County Hospital in Chicago.
Gotcha. So what made you move to Birmingham?
Oh man, that's a loaded question. I wanted to go to college. I was actually headed to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think I had applied for Clark Atlanta. Got put on a waiting list.
Damn, that's crazy. Waiting list. Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to just, I still want to leave when everybody else leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna find me somewhere else to go.
Yeah.
And some other college to attend until
you get in.
Was able to get into Clark.
So was you able to get into Clark?
No.
Damn. So this nigga still went to this day. This motherfucker still ain't called.
I'm waiting. Still ain't called, boy. I got the same number since. I still ain't got the call, man. God damn, Clark. Hey, you out there? Hit me up. I'm still waiting,
man. God damn, Clark Atlanta.
So Clark, I need y'all to call my phone, man. I'm still waiting.
Still waiting on that damn call to this day. So okay, since Clark didn't work, what did you decide to do when you realized like, damn, they ain't finna call me back?
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of started waiting once I got to Miles. So I went to Miles.
Okay.
And when I decided to go to Miles, Clark wasn't even in my head no more because Miles was jumping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miles was jumping.
One of the shit. What top 5, top 10 party schools?
Man, I don't know them stats, bro.
In the state, something like that.
Well, man, it was
state or south. One of them.
It was lit.
Yeah,
I know it was lit, and I just decided, man, that like I was supposed to do one semester and then transfer over to Clark Atlanta, and that second semester came and I stayed, and that third semester came and I stayed. So it was like I wanted to be here once I got here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I ain't really had no regrets on, going back or not doing what I did.
Yeah, I know it was a culture shock for you though getting out here.
Yeah, man, y'all ass ain't got sidewalks.
Who y'all? I ain't from here.
Oh, you ain't?
I represent Birmingham though. I fought Birmingham.
Where you was born at?
Monroe, Georgia.
Man, I ain't know that.
I'm from Monroe, Georgia, bro.
I ain't know that.
I got to Birmingham in 2018.
Yeah, see, you don't come off as a nigga from Georgia, man.
Damn, I don't?
Nah, them niggas out there shiesty.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, they get your ass.
They shiesty.
They get your rob your ass while you're in the car. Take your car.
But I came down here, man, I liked it. It was definitely a culture shock.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I was used to, you had a lot of white folks up there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of white folks, man.
In Chicago?
In Milwaukee. And coming down here, man, like seeing people in power that was black was crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing a black mayor, a black chief of police, you know what I'm saying, the black city council women and men, even the city council women, like, they put their wigs on and they they weave and all that, and they go to these council meetings as they self, and they can be they self. And for me, a lot of people might laugh at that. But for real, man, like I was just happy that, we could carry our black culture with us to some of these political platforms and still be ourselves.
And I agree with you on that as well, because that was my first time seeing it too.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to seeing a lot of white people in the office, like pretty much running the office and whatnot, or on the board. But when I got to Birmingham, it was like, damn, this is a real deal.
They black.
Like, it's a black city. Like they running things like far as like everything, man. That's why I liked about it so much as well too. And there's so many opportunities in Birmingham, bro. Like, but we'll get into that though, man. But yeah, so it was a culture shock when you got down here. As far as you, was it hard to start networking with people and start building?
Hell no, I talk
DJ Pat or what?
I talk a whole lot.
For you.
Yeah. I talk a whole lot. So man, I met this person, and you know, if I was cool with this person, and I got cool with the people they was cool with.
Yeah.
And then it was just a ripple effect. So, you know, I met a whole lot of people, man, and it wasn't hard for me, you know, because of that. And being able to be social wherever I'm at, it helped me out a whole lot, man. I got further being social than I did having credentials, and that's just real.
Yeah, man. Communication is everything. If you know how to communicate, you pretty much can conquer damn near anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So definitely, man. So before you became a DJ, what were you doing?
Damn, what was I doing, man?
Your last job.
Man, I've been a DJ my whole life, Ace.
So literally, when you got down here,
I had jobs here and there, but I started DJing at 13. I was in middle school. Actually, my summer, I got introduced to it my 8th grade summer going into 9th grade.
Damn.
Okay. I had never had a job before that. I was cutting grass. My pops had bought me this lawnmower, and I go door to door cutting grass, you know, raking leaves, doing stuff like that, you know, to get whatever bread I wanted. But
gotcha.
I ain't really this been my whole life, man.
Damn, I did not know that, bro.
Yeah, so my whole life.
What made you come up with the name DJ Pat? How did you get the name DJ
Pat? So I was doing spoken word, poetry, whatever you want to call it these days, and they used to call me Pac-Man. And it started out when I got introduced to DJing as DJ Pac-Man. And you know, my big bro Vic was like, "Hey, you need to just shorten that to DJ Pack."
Yeah.
And I just went with it.
Gotcha.
And when I got here, it's crazy because when I got down here, you know, that's why I say I was able to introduce myself as DJ Pack, because if I go back home,
they're gonna be like, who is
they still like Pac-Man. They don't even say DJ Pac-Man. They still like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Gotcha. As a DJ, man, coming up, what mistakes you can say that you should not make? From the mistakes that you learned from, what could you tell other DJs? What type of mistakes not to make?
The first thing is attitude. And I mean like attitude all the way around. I see a lot of people, they have a certain demeanor about themselves when it comes to dealing. Let's start with the people you playing for. When it comes to certain people that you're playing for, I've witnessed firsthand, you know, with my own two eyes, the DJ not being susceptible to suggestions, song requests.
So people ask for a song, they want.
Yeah, and for me, man, I feel like that's the best. Those are the best corrections you can make, because they live corrections. They happening right now.
Right.
And when these people feel these certain things to come and tell you, even if it is a request, you know, they not coming up there to get on you. They ain't get out the bed this morning and say, I'm finna go piss DJ Pack off with this song request tonight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
This the vibe that's in the room. And 9 times out of 10, you know, me making that mistake of saying, man, I ain't about to play that shit. As compared to me saying, I'm gonna play that for you, it's always been better when I did it for them.
Right.
And then it kind of taught me to be like, okay, you know, let me be more susceptible to requests, suggestions, stuff like that in the field.
Because they're gonna love you after that.
Oh yeah.
You play, and that's why I learned, man. When you play somebody's song that they request, maybe it can be 2 songs down the road or 3 songs later on.
Yeah.
They're gonna get excited.
Yeah.
Damn, he really listening to me.
Yeah.
He playing what I like.
Yeah. Now they think you they friend.
Right. Yeah, now y'all friend. Every time you see it, every time you see it at the club or that loud, oh, he shaking your hand, buying your shot. Yeah, so it's a ripple effect, man. It's definitely a ripple effect. So how important for a DJ to have an established business. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Pat. 90% of DJs don't have a business.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They have a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Having a business and a hustle is two different things.
Okay.
When you hustling, you just hustling and trying to get to the next dollar. You trying to basically make ends meet.
Yeah.
When you running a business, it's running some business. So you can get grants, you know what I'm saying, tax write-offs. Just tell like how important it is to have an established business, bro. LLCs at that.
It's funny, I'm gonna get into it, but I'm laughing because my pops came down and he was helping me with the business, and you know, towards the end of him helping me, he was like, "Yeah, man, you know, you I realize that you just gotta hustle." What the fuck, like, you know, but
yeah,
I mean, just a little bit, but you know, I chalked it up to just understanding that, not knowing the full circle of things and how it go. But I don't think that shit important at all to everybody. To everybody, I think to the people who plan to go that far, it's very important. But you know, it's just like the person who, you know, made a career out of a job and the person who made a career out of a business, a small business. Depending on the direction that you're going in, you know, I think that determines how severe you having a business is, a personal business. Now, I think it's people out here who DJing is something fun for them. It's a hobby. And they would rather work their job during the week and DJ during the weekend. I don't think it really matters to them to have it LLC. Now, I believe that is beneficial as hell if you have your LLC or your corporation and you know how to, you know, maneuver so that, you know, it can be to an advantage to you. But I think those people who not trying to go to those lengths, it don't matter because, you know, they just want what they want that night of being in front of the crowd, having they 10, 15 minutes of fame, and that's that. However, somebody who might dedicate, you know, their life to that shit, I think that those are the people who need to understand the seriousness of having all of your paperwork in order and making it look like a business so that you can get the full benefit, because you don't have nothing else to lean on when you putting your all into something.
So as a DJ, bagging you.
Right. So you have to create that. So I think, you know, to those who are that serious about it, we don't get no 401k. We don't get no insurance, no workers' comp. None of that crazy stuff, retirement, none of that. So if this is something that you're going with and you sticking with it and it's going to provide for you and your family for the rest of your life, it's very important to have a business catered around that you're doing so that you can set up these different things that you would have otherwise if you was just working a job in a career.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, well said. So as a business, as established DJ, how would you go? Because you went to another point, you know what I'm saying? You went to another notch, like in your own building, in your own studio. How was that process? Because you did it through your business. How was the process? Was it hectic or you?
And it's still hectic. That's the thing, man. It don't never die down. It's always something to do.
Yeah.
So, man, it's like I can sit here and be like and just you know, blow a bunch of smoke and act like the shit is all breezy and easy, but man, it's only easy if you're already working with bread, real money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That process though, man,
that shit costs.
It definitely costs, and it's a lifelong process, and it's an investment. It's sacrifices that you might not even think about. You have to make. I mean, even in terms of, you know, just little stuff, going out to eat, taking your kids out to eat, skipping this round of field trips, crazy shit that you like, damn shit, you know. But you got to make these hard decisions that may affect everybody up under you. So I think that process,
because it adds up,
and it do. That process for me, man, it's so hectic all the time because I always take I always take the profit and use it to create and rebirth another part of what's already going on in my life.
Gotcha.
I think the only time it will calm down is when I say, okay, you know what? I'm done. All the money that's coming in, we're gonna use it to live off of. Mm-hmm. Everything that we got, we're gonna continue to make upgrades, mm-hmm. and we're gonna leave it alone and not upgrade. Yeah. As far as starting new ventures and businesses and creating other small businesses off of what you got. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, I don't plan on I don't plan on stopping. I enjoy it when it's hectic. I enjoy it when it's good. And I think that throughout that whole process, well, you said how is the process? Is very hectic and it's very frustrating. And leading up to it, you sometimes you run out of money. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you run out of resources. Sometimes you run out of help. Sometimes it's not even a matter of running out. Sometimes you just don't know this part of the process. Mm-hmm. So before you can move forward, you got to go back and learn everything that you need to know before you can finish this step right here. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else around you. It's just some shit that you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the process for me, man, it's been crazy. It's been an experience, frustrating. The fact that, you know, I got kids that's depending on what I'm doing to survive. Yeah. It make it even more frustrating. Yeah. At one point in time, you know, I had a wife depending on me to get the same stuff done that I need to get done as a husband with doing what I'm doing. So, you know, it's hell.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
that process hell, man.
But I was like, I know that was hell. You had a wife along with the kids.
Man, it's hell, bro. It's hell. Yeah. So, but that anticipation and the excitement that you get during that journey, that's what really.
That's what matters.
That's what brings the joy. You know, I get more joy in seeing a couple bands after I been through this process than if somebody just drop it on me, which is crazy because you think, you know, a nigga come and drop you 10 bands. Yeah. You like, oh, thanks. Yeah. But bruh, for me, it just feel that much better knowing that, man, I made this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I work for this right here. Yeah. And when I walk away, I can come back and do it again. You get what I'm saying?
Doing it. So rinse and repeat. Yeah. What is the pro? What would you say the pros and cons of being a DJ?
The pros and cons of being a DJ. The pros, you can drink on the job.
Get drunk.
Yeah, you
some get too drunk.
Yeah, I know a few.
Get too drunk, bro.
You can drink on the job. You could chill out during the day if your price is right. You can chill out during the day.
Major key. Major word. If the price is right.
The cons, but the cons is people don't. The cons is relationships. Yeah. I'll say for me, the cons is relationships and time management with people you care about. Mm-hmm. I think that them the biggest cons for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the price. You definitely said if the price is right, we're gonna transition into that. How much should a DJ charge? We're gonna start with a club and bar. Let's start with those two. How much should they charge a night? I mean, you can be honest too, dog.
Some of these niggas need to do it for free. So. Hey, some of these niggas need to offer that shit, man.
I got the whole
day. They need to practice the skills. And we all need it, man. We all, and by the way, we all should do, you know, a couple of free events. Yeah. We all should throw a couple of them in there a year, you know, for us.
I just did a free event. It wasn't about 3 hours, but it was a partnership. Yeah. I did that one free. On the other end, she looked out for me. Yeah. And I did got a $500-$600 gig.
Yeah. And that
so
makes
things
sense.
Like that, you know, it make like you said, it made sense. Relationships though, man.
But in terms of what somebody should charge, man, like I can't say what a DJ should charge, right? Because you got all of this shit. Like if I'm being technical, you got like the market price.
Yeah.
With what's the going rate in that city. You got what the actual DJ is worth. You got if they can pull a crowd or not, how much clout they got, how much influence do they have. Mm-hmm. And I think all of that is variables in what your price should be. However, you have to know what you are worth, and you have to make sure that wherever you going and wherever you working, that job is also worth whatever price that y'all agree on, mm-hmm. to make you feel good about going out there and doing it. So you're finding that happy medium, right? Mm-hmm. So I think every DJ should have a process on, is this worth it for me? And if it is worth it for me, is it any other ways that I could benefit with the same customer clientele if this becomes not financially worth it for me? Mm-hmm. And I think that's what we got to pay attention to. I can't really give you a dollar amount. Yeah. However,
because everybody value different. Everybody
it is
got different.
It is, but I will say this though. Undercutting DJs, it harmed all of us. It harmed the whole more than it helps.
The culture, man.
Yeah, and I think that is something that a lot of DJs don't understand. And I'm mm-hmm. talking to y'all now. I think people scared of being better than what they are. I think y'all scared of being better than what you are, because if everybody came to a mutual price, and if all the DJs came together and said, we gonna charge this mm-hmm. one price, no matter who call us, then that raised the skill set standard too. Mm-hmm. And y'all afraid of having to get your skills up or this person being better than you, because if we all charge the same price, then this person that's better than me gonna get the job. So what I will say is, it ain't no one price. However, we should definitely look into what's worth it for us personally and financially, mm-hmm. and how much in need we are when we take these gigs that's paying lower than what the going rate is or what the last DJ charged. And then, dealing with bad habits and mental health. If you know you was fucked up and you had to take that little $150 or whatever to get that money,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do, but remember why you got to that point.
Yeah.
And don't fucking get to that point no more.
Right. And that's another reason why I never got back to that point.
Yeah.
Because when I first got up here, bro, I did gigs for $50 a night.
Yeah.
But I was DJing for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But it started off $50.
Yeah.
I understood, like, at that time, I was like, damn, I'm saying, okay, I know I'm not coming back to no $50 DJ no more.
Yeah.
Then I went up to $150.
Yeah.
I started realizing I ain't trying to be no $150 DJ no more either. Because I've been through them stages.
Yeah.
So I know how I feel.
Yeah. And it's same here. And it's a part of the process of growing. Yeah. And it's a part of the process of building up, your clientele and your image and everything else. Because I was at Miles College, shit, we was doing house parties in the Yellows for $50.
Real talk.
Yeah. So I ain't, and at the time, shoes, we was in need. We in college. We need some gas money.
And I think $50 too a lot of money in college.
Man, what? I put $10 in the tank and then go to the Chinese restaurant, do that shit 3 times out the week with $50.
That's how it was in Jacksonville State. It's the same way.
Yeah.
So, it's good, man. And then you making money, having fun.
Yeah.
Doing what you love to do.
Yeah.
Most important thing. Last question, man, we're going to get into. What was your biggest risk that you took up to this point in your life?
My biggest risk?
Mm-hmm.
I had smashed this stripper at the just
say, damn, that nigga went loud. That nigga ran out the road. That nigga took the question and ran out the road.
Nah. Let me see. My biggest risk, man.
My biggest risk that was like, once you went, you like, man, this is gonna be a hell of a risk. But if I know if I do it, it's gonna be good.
My biggest risk, man, I had came up on some racks, man. Like a lot. And
you talking like bands.
Yeah. And I had I had a few choices, man, and I could have played it safe and did what I knew was gonna get me this for sure. But instead, man, I like what I said earlier, I created a whole nother business and funded something that, like, I knew I could have the clientele, but I didn't have the clientele. But I knew if I fucked it up, I was gonna lose that bread.
It was gonna hurt.
But I did it.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's how TNT Sound was created. You know, I started out with, you know, a little bit of money DJing, and then when I was able to just sit back and enjoy that bread that had came through when them big tours and stuff started, I didn't. I used it to start another business, and I feel like that was my biggest risk.
That's smart.
But it was also my biggest security too, because I'm the only person that was working to make that happen. So the only way that would fail is if I stopped. That's the only way it's gonna fail. So even though it was my biggest risk, I was cool with that because I knew that the risk lies within what I was gonna do, or how good my work ethic was.
Right.
And it still shows to this day. You know, if I slow down, it slow down. And that's that.
You said something major then, man. Any advice you can get to the upcoming DJs that's coming up right now? We're in a new era. It's 2024, man.
Hey, man.
What advice could you give them?
Biggest advice I can give them is hit me up. Hit me up. Shoes. And the reason I'm saying that is what I'm offering now, man, is something that, you know, nobody offered us as DJs when we was coming up. And it's an image thing. It's an image thing for you. And you having that image as a DJ is everything when it comes to how much they want to pay you, what times and events that they want to book you for. And the more that's linked, the more that this event is linked to the next event, that's the bulk of your bread. And you have to pay attention to that, and you have to make sure that you're keeping your stats with that. So, you know, the best advice is work with people that's willing to work with you, so that those people can help you when it gets slow for you. You never know what person is gonna be, so that's why you don't turn too many people down unless you just know for a fact that it's not good for you. But if you got an opportunity to work with some of these up and coming people that's trying to start new businesses and need your help, that's trying to be new DJs and don't know how to quite load up their crates, you know, be a mentor to somebody and be able to be mentored by somebody.
Well said, brother. Appreciate you on the show, man.
Yeah.
One love, man. We got a heavy risk taking the building, man. Once again, it's DJ Pakk. I need you to like, comment below what you like best about the interview. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next episode. Stay with it.